trust his mood, and I think that's how to choose openings. He does open with the king's pawn, so we are likely to see the Sicilian defense, French defense. Magnus did use this yesterday to beat Anish Giri.
Yeah, well, I don't think we could expect either of those moves, really. I mean, e4 from hands is a bit of a surprise, and e6, even though Magnus did play it, it's a surprise. And what variation will hands now play? Number of moves to play here, David, from that white can play, right?
I suspect he's going to pick up his knight and defend the pawn in the centre.
I mean, the trendy line is the advance now. There's been some new ideas in the advance variation where white often gives up a pawn, and he has, though, played your move, you like, Tarash variation.
So maybe white's safest, kind of most secure choice in that position. Just even if black plays very accurately here, tends to lead to equalish positions. So hands not going for the advanced variation, pushing white's central pawns forward, gaining space, which would lead to more double-edged scenarios. Okay, Magnus challenging the center, still well-known stuff. White's knight comes out. I had this position myself in the Olympiad from the white side, but okay, my opponent didn't choose this move. Trading off a set of pawns in the center. Anish Giri, in his chessable course, does recommend bringing black's queenside knight out now to challenge white's knight in the center of the board. Kind of grandmaster opponent, but you need to have some kind of surprise just to throw them off balance to kind of nullify the opening advantage that white traditionally has.
Yeah, it's all very well-known stuff. This, I mean, it's been played thousands of times before, and I guess you might have some games there you think.
Yeah, I have lots of games in the database. I even have games where Magnus has been playing this opening with the white pieces against Fabiano Caruana and winning. I mean, I have to say, up until yesterday's game against Anish Giri, Magnus really doesn't tend to play this opening with the black pieces, but he is following Anish's recommendation, and there's going to be some trades.
Still within very well-known territory here. Black's dart square bishop coming out. I think that's what Anish Giri recommends in his course. The older move here is black's queen, just developing.
Maybe Magnus and Anish should be working together.
Those two great friends, Magnus and Anish.
Yeah, preparing hard.
There were two very theoretically important games in the Olympiad just a couple of weeks ago in this position, where black pushed his king's pawn forward one square just to block the center, occupy as many central squares as possible. So is Magnus going to go for the most critical move, which has featured recently in some high-level games, or is he going to just try
$60 right now on this amazing course with the world champion and the Olympic gold medalist.
I kind of wish we hadn't released it yet and we added this game from the tournament.
Yeah.
This is a perfect example of how to just kind of obtain an advantage early in the game. Here it was a pawn advantage, but then kind of accumulate those small edges and transform them into what is likely now to be a victory for Carlsen, and he's barely spent any time on the clock. This game has been pure instinct from the world champion. It's just decision making, it's not calculation at all. It's just, okay, I've won a pawn, now I want the queens off, I want the rooks off, I want to push my pawn to this square, fix your opponent's pawns, I want to paralyze the opponent's pieces. It's just general rules rather than specific moves. And yeah, hands reduced to waiting still. The hammer will fall eventually. At some point, either black's king will go over towards that lonely white a pawn, or okay, he's going to get ready to push one of the pawns to the center of the board.
Yeah, I mean, is black even threatening to push his e-pawn one square forward and then try to kind of do a golden run and win two pawns at once?
That looks like it would be very, very strong. Magnus, he won't want to take any risk though. I was going to say he will pause and calculate a little bit, but he just goes for this immediately. And how is white going to save that cheap pawn now? Can the white king step to the right? He has to, otherwise he would have gone two pawns down. But now there's going to be a discovered check.
Yeah, and the king steps back, and suddenly that bishop doesn't have a safe place to go. Has to go on the edge of the board. It's not going to find any solace there. If the king can attack it again.
Yeah, that's right. Really nice way to finish, right?
Yeah, exactly. Wherever the bishop goes, the black rook will move. It's a discovered check, and the bishop falls. Maybe you just have to use the white rook to defend it now and cross your fingers. But that one, I think, is losing either way. This one, unfortunately, chess speaks for itself, and
Oh,
champion for a reason.
You got it in there.
But I mean, it's setting up a really exciting next two games between these two.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
It will be tied after two games, and remember the format in the major. They play 4 rapid games to decide each match. Best out of 4 rapid games, and the winner takes 3 points, the loser 0 points. But if they are tied, then we will head straight to blitz tiebreaks, and the winner in tiebreaks gets 2 points, the loser 1 point. And we didn't see any tiebreaks yesterday. We have to see some today. That would be very strange.
We've seen surprisingly few this season.
I know.
We keep expecting them, but the players, they're so aggressive, so direct. Magnus has won a second pawn, and there we go, Hans resigns.
Oh, what a comeback Niemann in the first game, but world champion Magnus Carlsen, he makes a comeback of himself, winning game 2 to tie the match against the 19-year-old Hans Niemann. So they are tied now.